This is your dumbbell only leg workout and it's 15 minutes long. Grab your heavy dumbbell, just one, and let's get started with a little warm up. So just a few shoulder rolls to get started here, drawing the shoulders up towards the ears and back down. Just a couple of reps just to really open up through the chest, get the body ready to work. And then we're going to come into your first of your warm up moves. It's an alternating reverse lunge. So taking one leg back, bending through both knees, and then just alternating, so switching legs. Option if you're feeling good and your balance is good, reach the arms up and overhead as you bend the legs back and then stand up, reach, draw the arms up and overhead. Just 30 seconds here. If it's too much for your balance, then leave the arms down towards the floor. Second movement, we go for a hamstring stretch. Again, we're alternating legs, reaching down towards the floor. Stand back up nice and tall, arms up and overhead. This is going to be a lot easier for your balance because both feet are staying on the floor, but you should feel that stretch behind the backs of your legs. Your next movement here we're going to come on to is a side bend reach. We're going to side bend each side. And then we're going to go into a roll down. So side bend to the right, side bend to the left, and then roll it down towards the floor nice and slow. Again, feeling that stretch through the back of the body. Slowly bring yourself back up, reach the arms up and overhead, and again, side bend to the right, back to the center, to the left, to the center, and down to the floor. Tucking that chin in as much as you can. You're going to feel the stretch as well through the back of your neck. A really nice place to release. And then open and close the gate. This is the final move in your warm-up. Just focusing on one side first. So you're balancing again on one leg, but you're working through the hip joint of that moving leg. Especially if we sit a lot, then we're really going to feel that. So again, just opening out as much as you can and then closing it back in. Great stuff. Keep going. Other side. Same thing. It might feel a bit more challenging, so we tend to always focus on the easy side first, or easier side, and then it gets a little bit harder on the second side, but just keep looking at something still. Keep focusing on your breath. That's going to help to stabilize your core, to keep you nice and still. Open and close that gate, nice and controlled, she says as she wobbles. Great job. We're going to come on to your working sets. You've got 30 seconds just to relax here, recover, pick up your heavy weight, see how that feels. And we're going to come on to your first move, which is going to be a static split squat. So one leg forward, one leg is back. I'm going to show you from the front. Holding the weight in the opposite hand to the leg that's forward. You can take your other arm out to the side. That's going to help a bit with balance. And you go down and lift, 30 seconds here. So knee can touch the floor or just hover to the floor. I'll show you from the side, down and up. Great job, just 30 seconds, last 10. We're going to come straight on to the other side. Let's swap over, so swap the dumbbell into the other hand. And again, 30 seconds, down and lift. Option to take that other arm out to the side for balance. Keep going, sink low, bend into the legs, drive up nice and tall. Nice, final 10. And relax, pop that weight down. You've got 30 seconds recovery, so option you can quickly change the weights. If it's feeling a little bit too easy, you want it to be relatively challenging here. Second set, we come on to the same thing, but just pulses. So you're going to stay low in that movement. Just tiny pulses. You're going to feel that burn a little bit more because we're keeping that tension on the legs. You ready? Let's go. Pulses. Bend and lift, but we're not coming all the way up to the top. We're staying down, keeping that tension on the legs. Just for 30 seconds. Great job. We're going to get ready to swap legs and swap over. Weight goes to the other side and we go straight in. Pulses, down and up. Again, one side might feel a little bit easier than the other, but we keep going. Continuous tension, feeling it through the legs and enjoying that burn. Last 10 seconds, keep going, small pulses. Drop that weight down, awesome job. Give the legs a little bit of a tap out if you need to. We now have a hold. So coming back onto that first leg, same position, but we're just gonna hold it. So we've got 10 seconds until we're going again, so getting into that split squat position, but we're gonna hold it this time. We go in 3, we go in 2 and 1. Let's bend it down, bend through both knees and hold this position. So staying low to the floor, keeping your eye gaze up, chest lifted. That weight just stays still and we focus on your breath so your core and your abs are nice and braced. Great job. Keep smiling through the quad burn. You have got this. Just for 30 seconds. We're almost done. We're going to get ready to swap legs. So swapping sides. Again, nice big bend through the legs. Chest is lifted, eye gaze is forward. Feeling that tension through the legs. Squeezing through the glutes and we stay here. 30-second hold. Great job. You're past halfway. Nice. You've got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up. Split squat round is done. We come on to your glute bridge round. We're going to head down to the floor. You can choose out of 2 different feet positions here. The first one is that leg is lifted into a single leg glute bridge, or you can take it forward for a staggered stance position, which makes it a little bit easier. Your choice. We're going to start with a full range position. So bum is on the floor and then bum lifts up. So full range, up and down, up and down. We get ready to start. Let's go. Lift and lower. Squeezing through the leg that's on the floor. So the foot that's grounded, press through that foot and that's going to squeeze through that bum cheek. Full range, all the way down, all the way up. Again, keeping the other leg lifted, slightly harder, or it can be on the floor with the heel on the floor for a slightly easier position. Let's swap legs. Same thing, full range. This time we're pressing through the right foot. Left leg is up towards the sky or down, staggered stance on the floor. Great job. Last 5 seconds here. Lifting and lowering. 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Great job. 30 seconds recovery here. Then we're going to come into pulses. So this time we're going to stay nice and high towards the sky. Left foot is down, right leg lifted, single leg, or take that right foot forward, staggered stance. We go in 5 seconds. Pulses towards the top. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift. Nice. Lift and tiny drop. Lift and tiny drop. Great job. You're halfway. Option here, you can go into a staggered stance position. Three, 2, and 1. Let's swap legs straight in. Pulses. Pressing through that right foot, lift nice and high. You've got 10 more seconds. Can you lift a little bit higher? Can you make the pulses a little bit smaller? Keep the tension on the glutes. We've got 3, we've got 2, and 1. Great job. Bring it down, 30 seconds rest. Option to bring the knees in towards the chest, have a little bit of a roll. We're now going to come into those holds. So single leg glute bridge again if that's feeling good, and you're just going to hold that position, squeezing through the left hand bum cheek. We go in 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift up. Hold this position. Squeezing through that left hand side, that left hand bum cheek is going to be really active here. Option if it's too much, then bring both feet down for that double leg glute bridge. Your choice, but we're holding it regardless. Great stuff. You've got 10 more seconds. Can we lift a little bit higher? Press through that foot. 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to swap sides, go straight in, no rest. If you're doing a both leg glute bridge, so if both feet are on the floor, then stay here. So stay here the whole time. Nice job. You have 10 more seconds in this position. Can you lift up a little bit higher? So press through the foot, lift up a little bit higher, squeeze through the glutes. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself down. Nice. Let's come back up to standing now for your squat round, and we've got 20 seconds of these 3 movements, so full range, pulse, and hold, and we go twice through. So 3 minutes in total. You ready? Full range to start off with. We're going to bend through the knees and then draw back up to stand. Great job. Just 20 seconds. You've not got long. 10 seconds remaining. Sinking down and up. Get ready to pulse in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go pulses. Staying down low. Tiny pulses here, keeping that chest up, eye gaze forward. Bend through the legs, sink low. Great job. We're going to come onto your hold in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold this position. Keep smiling. We've not got long. In 5 seconds, we come back to that full range. You ready? 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go. Full range. Stand and drop. Stand and drop. Pulses, they're coming back. You ready? We swap to pulses in 3, in 2, and 1. Stay low. Pulse. Amazing job. You've got less than 10 seconds. We've got 1 more hold. Are you ready? We swap in 2. We swap in 1. Let's hold. Chest stays lifted. Legs are bent. We try and sink as low as we can. Keeping that tension on the legs. Great job. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift to stand. And that's it. 15-minute legs complete.